Which natural disaster scared you the most? The early morning turned horrifying by the landslide in Japan, or the relentless flood in Chile's desert even after the rain stopped, or the dam collapse in Laos that left 6,600 people homeless. Watch the video for moments of Mother Nature's fury on Crazy Cam 5. Despite a severe landslide hitting the gemstone mine, everyone stood eerily calm, their curiosity overpowering their survival instinct. They displayed a reckless disregard for the imminent danger, appearing fearless in the face of death.
Yeah, boy.
At least 13 people were injured in a massive explosion at a gas station in southwest Russia, evoking memories of the devastating blast in Libya. When flash floods strike the Atacama Desert in Chile, the towns are deluged with 14 years' worth of rain in just 24 hours. Yet what happens after the rain stops is nothing short of breathtaking and magical. Unbelievable. A landslide crashed down on a Himalayan village with a terrifying roar, like bombs raining down, flattening everything in its path. The destruction was immense, turning the area into a wasteland. Miraculously, no one was injured. Thank God for this incredible stroke of luck.
A landslide struck Sirmaur, India, where the mountainside had eroded due to a lack of vegetation to hold the soil. This disaster was inevitable and had been foreseen, a tragic consequence of the barren landscape.
Scary footages of flash flood by monsoon rainfall in Candia, Upper Cositanan on July 27th. No loss of life was reported as a result of this flood. Such sights have recently become a routine in the mountain areas of Pakistan. Video provided by locals.
Greetings to everyone on my daily disaster news.
The morning in Atami, Japan was engulfed in a scene of unspeakable danger, horror, and devastation. Words fail to convey the full force and terror of the catastrophic landslide that struck, claiming the lives of at least 20 people. The sheer magnitude of this disaster is beyond the grasp of any description. A landslide struck near Thanpal Dam in India. What could be worse than a landslide? When the landslide causes a major dam to collapse. And what could be worse than that? The dam breaking, but the worst of all, a catastrophic flood, churning with mud and debris, sweeping away everything in its path. breathtaking and terrifying display, the volcano erupted with a fury that sent rivers of molten lava cascading down the plains, painting the sky a haunting, fiery red. It was a scene of such raw, cinematic intensity that it felt like something out of a film. The eruption at Mount Stromboli, located on a small island off the coast of Sicily, sent towering columns of smoke soaring up to 2 kilometers into the sky. Elena Sciarra, a 19-year-old from Palermo, Sicily, was sailing when the volcano erupted. She captured a dramatic scene as her sailboat raced against the massive, ominous plume of smoke trailing dangerously close behind, as if it were ready to engulf the boat entirely. CCTV footage captures the moment of a magnitude 6.8 earthquake that struck a store in Bragaikawas, Alabel, Sarangani province on November 17, 2023. What initially seemed like a familiar, gentle shake quickly escalated into a powerful quake, threw everything into chaos. The video reveals the intense shaking and the dramatic impact of the quake as it wreaked havoc on the store. The dam collapse at the Zapians and Namnoy hydroelectric project released over 5 billion cubic meters of water, flooding downstream areas. Hundreds are missing, and many in 6 villages of Sanamshay district, Atapu province, Laos, are feared dead. Over 6,600 people are homeless. Authorities have deployed boats for evacuation as water levels surge. Footage shows people frantically carrying the elderly and children through murky floodwaters, with many climbing onto rooftops for safety. The scene is marked by intense panic as homes are swiftly engulfed by the flood. A relentless 24-hour downpour in Uttarakhand, India, unleashed catastrophic damage. Reports from NDTV and other sources reveal that the floods caused a building beside the Bandar River in Maldefta, Dehradun, collapse in an instant. While the riverside villas were once admired for their beauty and serenity, they concealed grave risks. Video footage captures a large, 3-story building that initially appeared robust. Yet in mere moments, the facade crumbled, sending a cloud of dust skyward. The red roof was violently displaced, exposing the inner framework of the structure. Debris tumbled into the river, where the powerful current swept it away, leaving devastation in its wake. Netizens are in a state of panic as a nightmarish scene unfolds in Delhi. Amid heavy rainfall, a house near ITO collapses and is devoured by an overflowing drain, turning the slum area into a hellish abyss. The overflowing drain swallows everything in its path, creating a scene of utter devastation that has ignited widespread horror and alarm online. A colossal 20-meter shift in a geological fault, spanning 500 kilometers by 200 kilometers, triggered an 8.9 magnitude earthquake in northeastern Japan. The quake unleashed a massive tsunami that devastated the port city of Kesanuma in Miyagi Prefecture, leaving over 1,200 people feared dead. Tornadoes typically strike flatlands, but when they hit residential areas, devastation follows. A driver captured the terrifying tornado that struck Medill, Marshall County, Oklahoma. The tornado wreaked havoc, tossing debris, causing electrical fires, and ripping roofs off buildings. A rainbow appeared alongside the storm, but the sky cleared as the tornado passed. Sadly, the disaster claimed at least 2 lives, highlighting the severe impact when a tornado hits a residential area. Water from the city's river suddenly surged, flooding the streets at a terrifying speed. In just moments, the entire city was submerged, as if the apocalypse had arrived. Roads turned into raging rivers, sweeping away everything in their path. The chaotic and frightening scene unfolded before everyone's eyes, leaving all who witnessed it trembling in fear. Hurricane Ida struck the Gulf Coast around noon on Sunday, hitting Port Fourchon, Louisiana first. Winds reaching 240 kilometers per hour, the storm's fury was captured on cameras at Grand Isle. By evening, about 764,000 Louisiana residents, including the entire city of New Orleans, were left in darkness as power outages swept through the region. Forests into raging infernos, with thick black smoke blocking out the sun and creating an apocalyptic sky. The intense dryness fuels relentless wildfires, destroying ecosystems and choking the air with pollutants. CCTV footage captured the M6.5 earthquake that struck Suzu, Ishikawa, Japan on May 5, 2023. Despite no prior warning from alert systems, people were caught off guard while going about their day. The quake caused 1 death and 33 injuries, underscoring its sudden and devastating impact. Like a scene from a movie, hikers captured the eruption of Fuego volcano near Antigua, Guatemala, on November 24, 2018. The eruption began seconds before they started filming, forcing them to quickly seek safety. Hiker Marc-André Pelletier told Reuters, "We never feared for our lives, thanks to our guides, calling it the craziest experience of my life." Guatemala's National Disaster Reduction Agency warned people to stay away from the volcano due to ongoing explosive activity. South Africa is concerned about the threat of a second gas explosion, a man-made disaster rather than a natural one. This potential incident highlights critical issues with industrial safety practices and underscores the need for stronger regulations and preventive measures to avoid such catastrophic events. On June 10, 2020, in Rongshui County, Guangxi Province, China, a 3-story building was engulfed by floodwaters. Witness footage shows the structure being swallowed whole. Fortunately, the family of 6 had evacuated earlier, resulting in no injuries. A massive tornado in Foshan City, Guangdong Province, China, caused power surges that shot sparks and power lines high into the air, creating a beautiful yet terrifying scene as it tore apart numerous roofs. A massive tornado in Foshan City, Guangdong Province, China, caused power surges that shot sparks and power lines high into the air, creating a beautiful yet terrifying scene as it tore apart numerous roofs. What's your favorite video? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated with more great content.
平常的生活了。哇，这个。